Victoria Beckham donned silky red dress at Vogue London Bash. Brala's Victoria Beckham almost reveals too much in low-cut silk dress as she leaves Vogue Bash hand in hand with husband David. She proudly showed off daughter Harper's handmade Christmas card to her earlier in the day. And Victoria Beckham paid homage to the 6-year-old's festive arts and crafts session hours later, as she stepped out on Thursday in a distinctly festive ensemble. Looking every inch the Scarlet Siren, the former Spice Girl, 43, slipped into a silky red dress and glittering green stilettos as she left a British Vogue Bash, held at her eponymous clothing store in London, with her husband David. Looking sharp, he led the way as the pair exited the star-studded affair, which drew attendance from Bianca Jagger and Claudia Winkleman, as well as Victoria's supportive parents Tony and Jackie, and sister Louise Adams. But Victoria certainly took center stage in her irreverent scarlet dress, which featured a demure midi hemline and cinched in her tiny waist thanks to the knotted belt. Paying ode to her love of the oversized, the billowing garment swathed her slim frame and flashed a peak of cleavage thanks to the liberally unbuttoned neckline. In typical Victoria style, the fashion designer matched her dazzling clutch to her emerald quartz. Sweeping her glossy raven tresses in an elegant chignon, the mother of 4 framed her eyes with lashings of mascara and silver shimmer. Her outing comes just hours after she proudly shared snaps of Harper's impressive 3D card to her and husband David. The card, which featured a pop-up reindeer on the front, bore a sweet handwritten message from the youngster in hues of festive red and green. The note read, "Dear Mammy and Daddy, I love you so much. Merry Christmas. I hope we have a nice Christmas, love Harper's OXO." Displaying her signature wit, Victoria later shared a snap of her getting ready in her makeup room. Holding up a lipstick to her lips, she wrote in the caption, "Is this a whistle or a lipstick?" Victoria clearly had no time for lounging around as she headed hastily indoors at the Vogue party after feeling under the weather at the weekend. Despite the biting December weather, the typically busy fashionista was not letting that get in the way of her fashion empire. Victoria had enjoyed a festive day out with her family members on Saturday, where she watched her youngest child Harper, 6, learn to ice skate. But the chilly weather left Victoria lamenting falling ill. Addressing her fans on Instagram, the Spice Girl insisted she is never sick while feeling sorry for herself, as she sprawled out on the sofa. Known for showing off her sense of humor online, the mother of 4 appeared to inject some humor into her latest upload, as one shot saw her dramatically extending her leggy body across her sofa. Accompanied with a slew of gritted teeth emojis, Victoria shared her surprise at feeling poorly with a close-up shot of herself buried in her blanket and sporting a reddened nose, in a bid to show her 17.8 million followers the extent of her sickly condition. Just hours earlier, Victoria and her husband David had treated children Romeo, 15, Cruz, 12, and Harper to a festive outing at the Natural History Museum's picturesque ice rink.